Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for December Daily Day 16. My sister, my mum and I have been making wreaths this evening. Mum came to my house and my sister joined us via Zoom. So obviously my spread is going to be about making our wreaths. It's the first time I've ever made a wreath and I'm quite impressed as to how it's turned out actually. My sister found a lady on Instagram who would typically do classes, so you would normally obviously go and join her somewhere and she would go through the process with you. But obviously because of restrictions and things we can't do that this year, so she's actually put kits together. So my sister ordered 3 kits and we have spent the evening putting our wreaths together and they've turned out really well. So I'm obviously going to document that tonight. So I'm just cutting this wreath in half. I've got a pocket here. It's a pocket that I already had in my ephemera folder. I sewed around it and I've just glued it onto this spread today. And I've cut this wreath. This is a doily that I cut the centre out of. So I basically just cut the wreath section out of the doily. And I'm just sticking half onto the pocket and then I'm sticking the other half on the back page. So when there's nothing in the pocket, you see the full wreath. I thought that was a bit of a nifty idea, and I thought that I've got this lined up lovely on the left hand side, and then as I kind of went round it, it settled in the wrong place and it's definitely not lined up perfectly, but it's okay, I'm okay with it. So I printed off a journaling card, this wreath journaling card, which is from a digital set that I've got, and I obviously sized it to make it fit this spread. And I'm just going to stick 2 photos on the back of this one. I didn't do loads of photos. I was going to do like a photo collage and all the rest, but honestly it got late. My mum stayed for a bit of a chat afterwards, which was nice, and it just got late and I just wanted to get the spread done in the end, so I didn't mess around with photo collages and things. I did do a screenshot though. I've got a screenshot of us all holding our wreaths up, my sister included, on the computer, and then I've got a picture of my mum and I holding our wreaths up, and I will eventually add a photo of my wreath on the front door as well, onto the other page. So I'm happy with those photos. We don't need to see the whole process, and I just remember that I enjoy doing it. Oh, and I managed to have a star embedded into my glue stick. That's because my son used my glue stick earlier, and that's what happens when you've got kids, guys. You find little things like that. Funny. But yeah, I'm just sticking these photos on the back. I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm not sewing or anything. I'm just sticking the photos on the back of this journaling card. I'm happy with that for today. I will add a little bit of an embellishment. I'll add one of my red foiled stickers. And the sticker that I chose says it's Christmas, because I thought that's rather fitting with the wreaths. So I'll just take a second to say thank you to everyone who so far has subscribed and everyone who keeps coming back to watch the videos. I am truly grateful. I hope you're all keeping safe and well, and you're all prepared for Christmas. I got a lot of wrapping done today. I managed to get my wrapping done, which I feel a real sense of achievement for. It was my son's last day at school today, so he's off now from tomorrow until January. So I wanted to get all the wrapping and everything done and just be a bit more organised, because obviously I've got to entertain them now, and work and things, things like that don't stop as well. So I just wanted to be a bit more organised, and I feel like I'm in a bit of a better stead now. And can you believe this time next week it'll be Christmas Eve tomorrow? What? That's madness. Anyway, I'm going to stick the numbers down, so obviously 16 is going to go in the pocket. And I really like actually how this page looks, this spread looks, and I like the stripes on the opposite page. Now I'm going to do the text on the opposite page and I'm going to follow the lines of the stripes. It looked a lot better in my mind than it actually worked out. I'm happy with it, I'm okay with it, but it definitely looked a lot better in my mind than it actually looks on the page, because the lines on the cardstock are all uniform and perfect and lovely, but of course my text isn't all perfect, uniform and lovely, and I should have spaced it out better. I could have thought about it better, but I was chatting away to my mum at the same time. I was just trying to get it done. It was getting late, and like I say, I'm okay with it. It's just, it could be better. So I would advise, if you're going to do something like this, to really align the words, because you'll see in a second, I won't make you watch me put this writing on, it's definitely not interesting to watch. You'll see in a second, it kind of looks where the white comes through in some blocks, it looks like big blocks of words, basically blocks of letters, and that's not really how I wanted it to look. So yeah, you can see there, look, it's not amazing, but it's okay, I'll know for next time. But I like it anyhow, and I like the fact that I've got that space left at the bottom to add this picture of my wreath on the door, and I'm using my infamous photo corners to put underneath there, and I think that little touch of gold sparkle really lends quite a lot to this page. It's so subtle, but when I look at the spread, you know, in real life here, it really does make a bit of a difference actually, just adding that, because it's very red and green and very flat actually, so I think a little bit of sparkle just really lifts the page. So yeah, I'm happy with how that's turned out, and obviously I'm just going to stick that photo on top of these corners, and that is the spread done. I didn't really want to add any more embellishments. I think I like the stripes, I like the Christmas tree print, and the way the wreath journaling card looks. I just like all of this actually. I think it's quite a simple spread, but a very effective one. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching that, regardless of it not turning out quite perfect. And until tomorrow, take care, and I'll speak to you again then. Bye for now.